Alright, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Hakudash, that have allowed us to our apostles and elders of the great millstone who ruled well and taught us his truth. And the sincere peace and salutations to all the Akim out there still pushing on and fighting through the times that we're in. And as you can see, I'm driving, so Salakia for not having a garment on, and Salakia for all the outside noise that this video may have. But I don't necessarily have a topic. I'm just gonna go in the spirit, because as you can see, as we can all see, a lot of stuff is happening right now, and the spirit is unexplainable, because we go through so much stuff, and it's truth, and sometimes you feel like you get that sense that, man, it's a never-ending thing, and now to see that all the prophecies are coming to pass, and the pain and the hurt is going to heighten, but it's going to come to an end. It's an unexplainable feeling, and it's something that I've just been thinking about and meditating on. And like the scripture, 2nd Ezra 15:1 on down, where it says, "It caused this to be written in paper, for they are faithful." Cause these words to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And these words are showing itself to be faithful and true unto us, man. Why? Because we've been out here talking about martial law. We've been out here talking about the famine. We've been out here talking about the pestilence, and then the race war still gonna pop off. Everything, man. And now we seeing it come to pass, and some brothers or some men that's in this truth is going to truly figure out that they had no idea what this was truly about. Because as Sirach, the 2nd chapter say, "My son will not come to serve the Lord. Prepare thyself for temptations." And now, we had tests, we had minor tests, we went through things. Everything wasn't always fine and dandy, simply because we're men of substance, and that word substance means understanding. We're men of understanding. And the scriptures say oppression maketh a wise man mad. So if we're men of understanding, we're wise men, of course, just the being in the know is hard in itself, but now you're going to get the physical test, man. Now is the time, with the coronavirus popping, and who knows if it's true or not, man. At the end of the day, people are in fear. People are now calling unto the Most High. Let me get this scripture. I'm gonna read the scripture as I drive. I don't normally like to do that, so I'm not going to keep reading scriptures. I'm mostly quoting. But it's relevant. This is Proverbs 1:20. It says, "Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets." And as you can see, brothers been in the streets, man. Me just for a measly 5 years, and it's, you can only imagine what the apostles and elders is feeling, man, and the head brothers in the camps are feeling. Because I can imagine how I'm feeling, man. That this is potentially it. This is potentially it. It says, "She cried from the chief place of concourse and the opening of the gates. In the city, she uttered her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?" And all you simple ones are the ones who didn't hearken, man. Are the ones who didn't take the opportunity to listen, man. Because as things get worse, you're gonna see who the men of the Lord are. Why? Because they're gonna be the ones that's not freaking out, man. As the scriptures say, Isaiah 33:6, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And you're gonna see the men that's stable. You're gonna see the men that's it's not gonna be easy, you know, but you're gonna see the men that's understanding what's going on, as you can see now, man, with this virus popping, you know. We still doing what we gotta do because we understand what's going on, man. We're not freaking out. You get it? It says, she cried from the chief place of concourse in the opening of the gates. She uttered her words, saying, how long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. And pursuant to Hosea 4:6, fools have shown themselves to hate knowledge, man. You know, you fools have shown yourselves to hate knowledge simply because, I mean, look at it. You know, just look at it. You know, like fools, you would have been listening to the men of the Lord if you wasn't such a fool, man. If you wasn't such a fool, you'd have been listening to the men of the Lord. But you hate knowledge. Hosea 4:6, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. And that's the point that I'm getting at, you know. I had to put the phone down because the Lord was next to me. It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Right? And how did the Most High do that? He gave everybody a chance by setting up the men of the Lord everywhere across the four corners of the globe, man. That's a great millstone camp across the globe. And I can't speak for other camps because I don't listen to other camps too much. You know, but I know that the men of Great Millstone and the true doctrine that we push is true, man. And you had your chance. And as it seems and as it looks right now, man, the doors of mercy and repentance is closing, man. And it's appearing too late. It's appearing to be too late for most of you. Alright? It says, because I have called and ye have refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. You know? So the Most High have called to you, man. And you refused them, man. You refused them. Why? Because you wanted to be lovers of yourselves, which those was when brothers are saying that the fact that you're a lover of yourself is a fine sign that this is the end days, man. Pursuant to 2 Timothy 3:1, I believe. You know, for there should be perilous times in the last days, roughly paraphrasing. You know? It says, but ye have set it not at all my counsel, and would not none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamities. I will mock when your fear cometh. Right, and right now you people are in fear, man. You know, you people are in fear. And what do you think the Most High is doing? It's in the scriptures, man. So you say, oh, the coronavirus is strong, but our God is stronger. Well, your God is not. There's no other power besides the Most High, man. Pursuant to Isaiah 45:5. There's none beside him, man. We told you who the true power is. And how much more are we right now? Look at it, man. Look at the proof. The proof is in the pudding, as they would say, man. The proof is in the pudding. Our power have shown themselves, man. Why? Because our words have been justified. It's been made true. You see? So it's doomsday for the 2/3, man. Jacob's trouble is approaching, man. The troops is in every major city in the United States, man. In all 50 states. In all 50 states, in all cities, man. They're here. It's here. Martial law is here, man. And they're using this coronavirus as an excuse, man. So, you know, that's just the rant, man. You know, hey, brothers, this is strong and serious times that we're living in, and it's time of rejoicing. But it's also time to buckle up, man. As Ephesians 6 say, man, finally, brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might, man. it's time to apply these words even more, and it's the big leagues, man. As I put in the thread in the Akim thread, man, on the WhatsApp. You know, it's the big leagues now, man. And it's a lot more time for self examination as people are being forced to quarantine. You know? And it's just me, you know, jumbling my thoughts all together, you know, just getting the epistles out as we're commanded to do. And you know, Lord's will, you know, later on today or tomorrow morning, you know, I push out a couple more, you know, actually getting down in the scriptures, man. You know, because prophecy is here, and as the sharper side say, we ain't gonna be doing this much longer, man. We ain't gonna be doing this much longer, man. Hey, man, we probably just lived our last Passover in this wicked kingdom, man. So let's buckle up and strengthen our spirit and call Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Shai and may the Most High protect His elect, as we know He will. Hey, call her Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem HaKadosh, that will honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone who've been doing this truth, man. Who've been doing this, man. And a sincere piece of salutation to all Akim that's ready to push on, man. Hey, shalom.